Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from December 20th through the 22nd, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, we will be doing weeklies for the next 2 weeks and we'll resume dailies on January the 6th. Just a heads up. Last shuffle here for Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, we have discovery and we have behind a mask. There's stuff that is hidden within you, hidden gifts, hidden talents, hidden everything, creativity, right? There's so much that you've learned, and they want you to understand that a lot of what you have learned is when you are not being your full, true, authentic self. You suffer a lot of setbacks, right? You suffer a lot of abandonment, or you end up abandoning certain things that are would end up being fruitful, but it's difficult to take action when you're not being in your authentic light. We have, I see this card flipped over. Let's get strength out. Strength is here. They're telling you that you may discover that in order to maintain peace, you need to figure out what your purpose is. And your purpose is rooted in this question: if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to your soul, right? So they're wanting you to see that with strength over the whole reading. This is talking about standing in your purpose, living in your purpose. But discovery with Tower, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Temperance is what is missing from my manifestations. A lot of what's missing from your manifestations is feeling at peace within. It's about realizing that thoughts may be the issue, right? You may be feeling, for some of you, for this to come out, this may feel like you are not yourself, like you've been living a lie for a long time. For some of you, right? You may feel like I'm not even being myself. I feel fake. I feel phony doing XYZ. You may have experienced escapism, or seeing the world in a jaded way. And so Spirit wants you to say to yourself, whenever you start feeling like, you know what, everything I do falls apart, everything I do leads to me feeling like I'm just existing. Spirit wants you to change your mindset, right? My world is a reflection of my thinking. They want you to say that to yourself, or to understand that is what is going on with you, right? That's how, if you start to think that it's like, if you're thinking this is not me, then you will see the world as, you won't trust the world, right? How can you trust the world if you can't trust that you're in the right place? um, they want you to explore, love, create, right? And they're saying the only thing that's holding you back from that is you, because what would you do if you could do anything? What would that be, right? They're wanting you to practice self love. So some of you may have realized that too, is that behind a mask, Judgment, and Queen of Cups, you may have a hard time forgiving yourself for things when this comes out, right? This is like, I can't forgive myself. And then also extending it outward, I can't forgive other people. It's very difficult for me to let something go. So behind a mask, usually that would indicate that I have a regular face on, but underneath I'm seething, or underneath I'm sad, or underneath I feel disconnected from things that I'm dealing with, or people that I'm dealing with, because I have not forgiven them or myself. And so with the loss, with Star and Five of Pentacles, they're saying that there's an event that occurs that restores your hope in your financial situation, that restores your hope. And because there's a time where they're saying you were hopeless, you're losing the hopeless feeling. If you're losing Star and Five of Pentacles, this combination is hopeless. But if we're losing that, something occurs that has you saying, I feel hope again in my situation. I'm seeing the angel numbers 9999, 9999. If you see those numbers in succession, which could be quite rare, then Spirit is trying to get you to take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived here, right? This is like a reminder to remain optimistic and drive towards your goals. Maintain the momentum that you have going on. Don't abandon things midstream. You may be tempted to do so, and that may be what you're discovering, is that because you may have lacked resolve. Like, this is a, usually strength is representing my conviction about where I stand. So maybe you lacked that at one point. Then you would walk away over nothing. Like Tower would be like, today I'm gung ho about it. Tonight I don't care. Tonight I'm not even connected. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna abandon it, even though it could be highly successful. They want you to understand one thing, right? I kid you not, with Star here, with loss, if loss of hopelessness comes in, that means that you've gained hope. And they're saying that the powers of heaven have your back. That's what that means, right? And they're saying that you've made it, and the reward, that like they're giving you your flowers. Okay, they want you to start taking action on the things that you love to create. So if you may be a very creative energy, you may be someone who really does truly love yourself, and if you really could do anything, what would that be? It's time to really explore our hearts here. Professional assistance with Four of Swords and Knight of Cups. This would be a person over this weekend that was going to try to speak from the heart and bring and restore peace to your situation, or to you. This is them. This is Knight of Cups is a speaker, messenger. This person is trying to bring you back to center. They're trying to get you, they give you peace and calm, even encourage. This would be someone who may have felt in some way, to some degree, neglected, or they may want to explore your ideas. This would be someone who's like, what's in that head of yours? And they really want to hear your ideas. They really want to know what makes you tick. They want to know what you'd rather be doing. And they want to know what you love to do, and what you want to take action on. This is someone who is promising you that you can talk to them. You know, this is confidential. Four of Swords, right? That's a confidential. It's just me and you here. What's up? This is someone who would encourage you to never give up on your dreams and wishes. This is someone who might even tell you that anything is possible, right? It's up to you kind of vibe. So if you see 99.99, Spirit is giving you an like the energy of this is a reminder or like a sign that you have learned your lessons. So therefore, you would say to yourself, when you start to feel like hopeless, Five of Pentacles, Star, when you start to feel hopeless, my world is a reflection of my thinking. So do you want it? What do you want? If you could be or do anything, what would it be? And then your world will turn. Your world is shaped by your thoughts. So if you're telling the world, you're saying, what I would rather be doing is XYZ. I'd rather be enjoying myself, practicing self-love, doing something beautiful for myself. I'd rather be pampering myself. I'd rather feel good about who I am. Spirit will create, the world around you will shape around that thought. So it's important to give it the credence it deserves. Give it the credit it deserves here. Because behind a mask, they're saying that it's time to kind of like, it's almost time to forgive whatever was going on. Forgive the fact that perhaps you didn't live up to your wildest dreams, that kind of energy, right? Or accepting or forgiving oneself for feeling like for a long time I've been living a lie. Okay. And forgive the people that were a part of that energy, right? Because they're showing a beautiful culmination and result of all the things you went through. It brought you to this place. And there's something about now being free to be your true authentic self. So I'm just going to leave it here with you. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. We also have Cancer or Pisces as well. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. We also have Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp as well, or Cancer, Leo, or Aquarius, Pisces. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.